When I was 18, I was a freshman at the City College of New York. Those were the days of the draft. It's hard to explain how the sword of Damocles hung over men's heads, making it impossible for them to plan their future without including at least a couple of years of military service. What if I said to myself, what if I went in now, got in, got out, got the GI Bill, and finished college later? It seemed like a good plan at the time. So I enlisted in the Marines. The shock of the United States Marine Corps boot camp was palpable. As I wrapped my civilian gear in a package to send back to New York City, it dawned on me. I was locked in for 3 more years of getting my ass kicked every day. Now, many years later, I'm locked in again in the middle of a pandemic. No way out. I didn't sign up for this. This is D-Day. This is off the barge, onto the beach, bullets whizzing past your head, death all around, death, 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 all around. When I left the Marines, I entered a new world, much different from the one that I left. And now, many years later, I'm entering something that they're calling the new normal, whatever that is. But my motto is still the same. Semper Fidelis, but we'll get through this. Semper Fidelis. We'll get through this.
Courage. I wanted to give something back to the city that took care of me when I was a kid. And it also angered me when I got older, and it provided for me and then it took things away. And I have to say that despite my terrible behavior, I litter, I curse at people in the street, I wander around, I jaywalk all the time, and I always say nasty things about any elected official. The city still counts me as a citizen, just because I live here, just because I live here. So I've decided, even though I can't stand not being able to go wherever I want to go, whenever I want to go there, and I miss the parks, and I miss the subways. I can get anywhere I want in a flash. I miss the subways. The rivers, the museums are closed. The shops are closed. Nobody standing on the street corner to chat with. And the biking and sitting and wandering. I do a lot of wandering in the city. Every time I go out, there's another block I haven't seen or a place that I haven't noticed before. And the toughest part has been the mani-pedis. I have to tell you that. It's been awful. Looking at my dishpan hands. That's because I'm washing my own underwear. That's what I've been learning. I cut my own hair. I wash my own underwear. I'm happily talking to you from being in quarantine. And it's not bad. It's not bad because I know that there's a whole city full of us all doing the same thing at the same time. So I feel like I'm a part of, it's not every day that I can do something that gives back to the city that doesn't cost me anything. And it's nice to be an older person and be able to contribute. So I'm going to plug it in for quarantine, more quarantine. And I don't know, thank you for asking me. I hadn't really thought about courage before. So we'll be in for the duration. What the hell? What else have we got to do?
To the best of my knowledge, my mother was the only survivor of her town in Poland. The Germans conquered the town in the early days of the war. As a slave laborer, she suffered the most appalling conditions: disease, starvation, hard labor, beatings. Her job was to place yellow gunpowder into casting bullets. Her body turned yellow. In May 1945, she was liberated. She was able to come out of that horror and, with courage, moved forward to build a family in America.
New York tough. You gotta be tough to be in New York. I mean, we've been through a lot. We've been through crime waves, drug epidemics, and blackouts, and financial crises. Not to mention AIDS and 9/11. It's probably one of the biggest challenges we've ever had. And we'll get through it. You know why? Because we're New York tough.
Hi, my name's Pat, and I'm talking to you from my kitchen on the Upper West Side.
Hello, I am Annette Renshewitz, and I reside in Brooklyn, New York.
My name is Alan Rastang. My Marine Corps number is USMC 1423825. I'll never forget the number.
Hello? Hello? I'm Ed Snyder, and I'm from the Upper East Side.